11. It's Vinay that starts in the center. Where is Siddharth Bahubali Desai? Jaydeep and Mohit, they've been really good in the covers. Jaydeep in particular. Ashish and Prapanjan. So, big news coming in. There is no Bahubali for the Haryana Steelers. Rahul Setpal in the right corner, and how good has Mohit been in that left corner? It's a defensive unit that's come really good. It was the raiding trio that were there for each other. When someone didn't have the best night, make your team. You certainly want to have Mohit in that left corner. But huge news, there is no Bahubali Siddharth Desai. But this man, Jaydeep Dahiya, close to 150 tackle points, is mighty impressive in the cover region and will look to get the better of the Giants.
And there's a huge giant up against them, and that is the Dream 11 player to watch out for. Look at those numbers. He's as cool as ice, and he can be as hard as a rock. Watch out, it's a huge one coming your way.
How long is the break? Can I just come back in a minute?
Yeah. Take your time.
Sorry, how much? 45 seconds to back. Okay, copy. World feed will be back in 30 seconds. We are 10 seconds early. Now it's 20 seconds. एक मिनट का होता है ये. 15 seconds to back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
हमारी टीम कितना प्लानिंग कोऑर्डिनेशन से खेलती है, कम्बिनेशन से, वो मायने रखता है.
हमारी टीम 3 जीत करके आई है, तो कहीं ना कहीं पलड़ा हमारी टीम का भारी है.
किसी भी टीम की दोनों यूनिट अपना बेस्ट करेंगी, वो टीम विन होगी.
It is a battle of the coaches as well. Manpreet versus Ram Meher. They've been the same team, planned strategies together, and they've implemented the downfall of the opponents together. Now they're up against each other, and there is more to it than the love they displayed for each other in the pre-show. Hold on. Line drawn, game on, war on. Points table, when you look at it, if Gujarat Giants, they win today, they'll be the table toppers with 22 points, and they'll be just bringing down the team which is actually playing at home. Toss went up a short while back. And first trade is going to come from Haryana Steelers because Gujarat Giants have chosen the court.
Line drawn. Game on. Khel Kabaddi.
कबड्डी 9 कबड्डी 8 कबड्डी 7 कबड्डी 6 कबड्डी 5 कबड्डी 4 कबड्डी 3 कबड्डी 2 कबड्डी 1 कबड्डी.
Haryana Steelers without the Bahubali today. Here comes the first raid, and it is the tried, tested, and someone who gives them a lot of confidence as well. Winner comes into raid straight away. There is the defense, he turns, and he takes a point right on cue. Is that Sombir?
And he loves it, look at that. He gets acknowledgement from this man. He's a tough man to impress, Manpreet Singh, and he loves it first up. Look at that turn, nice and simple, straightforward to get past Sombir. Rakesh, 1, 2, how many are we counting? Mohit for sure. just Mohit Nandal.
जर्सी नंबर 12 out.
One thing's for sure, they are in no mood of spending 15-20 seconds in the raid. They are deciding it in the first 10 seconds. They are trading blows right at the start. If this is an indication of how things are going to come, Navneet and I are going to be on the edge of our seats right throughout.
Prapanjan for the first time this evening, looking for that touch on Arkam Sheikh. Now trying the touch. Oh, he's gotten one. It's on Mohammad Nabi Baksh in the left in
1
position.
point. Haryana Steelers. Jersey number 2 out.
Absolutely brilliant. Look at that, running hand touch yet again. Oh, he could see it coming but could not take evasive action. Well in time. 2 to the Steelers, 1 to Gujarat. It's a packed house at the moment. A defense of 7 would mean the black line, the bonus line, is active. For that, you need to just delve deep a little bit. It's a high-line defense that is greeting him at the moment. Rahul Setpal, jersey number 7. Oh, Jadeep! Yes, Jadeep! Bombastic Jadeep!
There's a reason why he's one of the best cover defenders there is in the league.
Haryana Steelers.
He's also the captain of the Haryana Steelers. That is a captain's move very early on. Look at that, Jaideep and Mohit once again.
Jamo. It's getting Jamo more now. The 2 Mohits before this game had
More
equal
and
number.
more, Paddy, more and more.
434, Fazal Atrachali, left corner, right there, the Sultan. You know, we've been too critical of him. When I look at his points, he's got, what, 10 tackle points at a strike rate of 50, which is not bad. Highest number of tackle points in the opponent's side, Jaideep has 11. So when you look at it, he's not done badly at all.
Well, but we have different standards when we talk about the Sultan, don't we? He just sets a very different benchmark, and versus his own standards, he's rather conservative, I'd like to say, in recent times. I'd love to see an aggressive Sultan. He can tear the mat open.
Yeah, below average according to his standards. But if you look at it, if you compare it, exactly the same thing with Pawan Sherawat, and because you expect so many great things from them, even if he picks up 9 to 8 points per game, we're never going to be satisfied with that. Any other young raider, if he does it, we're going to wax eloquence on the same.
100%. No. Saurav Gulia.
1 point.
There you go.
Haryana Steelers.
I love the body language of Manpreet Singh as he says, class. That's his reaction to Prapanjan's great raid. Early 3-point lead as Rakesh HS comes in. Once again, one of the faster young raiders you'll see on the mat. But at the moment, you're dealing with a red-hot Jamo. First it was Jaideep, this time Mohit Nandal.
1 point. Haryana Steelers.
That is solid. And they, look at that. You need to be up in a flash. The moment he turns, look what he faces. He faces the wrath of that man who converts that block into dash. And he has support as well. What Jaideep makes sure is that he does not go out completely. This is teamwork at its best.
No bonus. Raider out. 1 point.
You always
Haryana
say,
Steelers.
Navneet, with teamwork, no one is as beautiful as all of us.
Love that. Very quickly reduced to just 3. And it's our first Roff super tackle of the evening. Opportunity for the Giants now. The Sultan is there, Arkam is there, and it's Sombeat.
Super tackle. When does it happen? When you are 3 number or less and you pin down the raider, you win 2. This is Roff. Super tackle. And this is Magaki Jagger.
Gujarat Giants.
First Sombeat and Arkam, and then the back hold. That's tough to get out of the Sultan's grab. In fact, it was Sombeat, and then the Sultan comes in. You're never going past that. Whoa, Sombeat, that is audacious.
Jersey number 33.
Manpreet felt that.
11 in.
Solid. And that's the reason also. These days, Fazal Atrachali contributes more through assists as well, because role is defined. He needs to be there on the mat, guide the players, to plan a strategy, to be talking to them all through. And they become so used to listening to that man into the years. Suddenly it becomes a habit. 5 to the Steelers, 3 to Gujarat Giants. I don't know whether we're going to see a do-or-die raid in the first half.
When are we going to see Super Sub, Sono Sub, Paddy? We see Partik Dahiya already make an appearance. Have they gone back to the superstition that we were talking about in the Ahmedabad leg, Paddy?
They may have, because how many points has he given the side? When I look at it, 46 rate points at a strike rate of 58. 4 super tens. Wow. So I would defy all the logics of superstition, and I'll say, give him more rage. It's as simple as that.
There's a sense of familiarity with this man though, Nabi Baksh in the chain with Fazal Atrachali, the two Iranians in that left corner, left in position. So he probably likes that little chain with the Iranian and the understanding that they have with each other. They've both been together for a long, long time. Could that be the reason Nabi Baksh starting off in the 7?
Yeah, I mean, nothing communicates better than instincts do. Sometimes you don't need words to communicate. Oh, look at that. Season 5. And they were at loggerheads. Once played together. Learned the finer tactics of the game under Anup Kumar. Did Fazal Atrachali. What a journey we've had last 10 seasons.
Yeah, so it's not a new place for the Sultan.
1 point, Gujarat Giants.
1 point to the Gujarat Giants. It's Ashish who will make his way to the bench. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, there you go. What the confusion was all about. Here we go. Do or die, and it's Prapanjan.
Ah, come on, Prapanjan. Smile. They will not let you smile. They'll wipe that smile off your face. And you will leave no trace.
Gujarat Giants.
Were we talking about a conservative Sultan Fazal Atrachali? Look at how he comes around with Nabi Baksh. We're just talking about that chain and the understanding the two of them have. And they pounce on their prey with precision.
This is a beautiful game. 5 Gujarat Giants, 5 Haryana Steelers, down to 4. Which clearly means it's going to be more hard work for the Raider. Look at the only man in the left corner there, crouching low, inviting him deep so that Jaideep and Party from this side could pounce. Tactical warfare, tactical flexibility. Ah, this is a good time to raid in that half because you've got the bonus active, both the coaches watching them.
You don't generally see Jaideep Dahiya raiding, but when he does come out, very likely it's just to put an empty raid and play to the do or die raid.
No change. 5 seconds mandar. Go for running hand touch. Any chance touch.
Go for the running hand touch. Always wait for just those little moments, nuggets of knowledge that the Sultan gives you.
And those words are gems. He does not talk much. His art is such. Now I'm looking at Mohit. Left corner there. Goes to the other side. Well done. Stays away. Good battle brewing here. Too tight for comfort this. 5 to both the teams at the moment. He's come here to just cross the block line there. He'll head back very soon. Head back. They're taking it down to a do-or-die raid. The next one's going to be a do-or-die raid in sequence for the Gujarat Giants here. And this is tactical warfare at its best. The next one's going to be a do-or-die raid in the voice of my buddy Navneet.
5 all, do or die, 4 on 1. Rohit Gulia it is. He's a left raider. He's got Rahul Setpal and Mohit on one side. Jaideep and Mohit on the other side. Oh, he's getting that toe touch. Setpal with hand on head immediately. Extremely quick reflexes from Rohit Gulia.
And just look at his eyes. When he targets that corner, he's looking in the opposite direction. Look at that. Turns his head. And that is a moment of lapse of concentration. And he pays a hefty price for that one. They're up in arms, and why not?
It's not just 7 and 7, Paddy. It's 8 on 8 here. You can just see the intensity and the animation on the faces of Manpreet and Ramaiah. There's a lot brewing outside there.
And what is brewing in here? He's counting. He's happy. He's used the lobbies. The officials seem to be believing in the same as well. 2 points it should be. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Just show a little bit of patience. 2-point lead this is.
Shivan Pavlare with the raid. Substitute raider coming in. Gets the job done very early on.
Left corner.
It's Arkam, who was one of the raiders. Defenders, my apologies. Back live, Rakesh HS. Watch out for that running hand touch. It's a move that he loves also because he fancies how quick he is on the mat.
Single point lead, that's how it has been. I've not seen a bigger lead for a long, long time now. 10 minutes have just flown past like that. All right, 7 to Haryana Steelers, 6 to Gujarat Giants, and this is going to be Patanjali special. Chyawanprash strategic timeout.
है भाई, सुनो भाई, मेरे कने ध्यान दे लो भाई। बनका यहाँ से एक तो लाइन आउट नहीं होना, एक जो भी रेडर आ रहा है ना क्लोज खेलना पड़ेगा। लंबा ग्राउंड खेलोगे तो वो मार के निकल जाएगा। काली देख कितना डर रहा है, आगे टच के लिए नहीं आ रहा। तू आगे जाके मत कर, पीछे ही लेनी है कैच यहीं पे। हाँ, और जब पे बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, अपर बॉडी पे ही मारना है बेटा, बहुत अच्छे, कोई बात नहीं है ना। जहाँ पे रेड की जरूरत है वहीं पे रेड देनी है ना, वैसे कैच नहीं खानी मेरा लाल। जैसे पहले उसमें फर्स्ट रेड कैच खा गया, ऐसे मत करना तीसरी रेड पे।
तुम्हारा क्या
अगर राइट तूने दूरा थोड़ा इनसाइड टू टच।
बैक का ध्यान रखना, बैक का ध्यान रखना। और जयदीप आएगा गलत है, ठीक है, याद रखे। स्लो स्लो करके बढ़ते अटैक, कैच होगी तो हो जाए, कोई में बात नहीं। हेलो फैजल, यहाँ तेरे पास डीप अटैक मारेगा तो यू फैजल मारेगा, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, ठीक है फैजल। नेक्स्ट फुल 6-7 यू गो।
Yeah, me going easy, sir.
ठीक है, बोनस उसको रोहित को उसको बोलना नहीं छेड़े यार।
Heavy with me, every left rider, my responsibility.
बस यू टेल आरकम आल्सो,
He also tell,
ठीक है।
We're coming back from our first Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout, and it's been a really riveting contest between the Steelers and the Giants, and it'll only get better because we're searching for a champion in the Pune leg of KBD Juniors. And we hear that there is an Aslam Inandar and a Sultan Fazal Atrachali in the making. Hopefully, we'll find out in just a while from now, right after the PKL match. Don't miss. But for now, Coach's Corner.
भाई मेरे कने ध्यान दे लो भाई। बनका यहाँ से एक तो लाइन आउट नहीं होना, एक जो भी रेडर आ रहा है ना क्लोज खेलना पड़ेगा। लंबा ग्राउंड खेलोगे तो वो मार के निकल जाएगा। काली देख कितना डर रहा है, आगे टच के लिए नहीं आ रहा। तू आगे जाके मत कर, पीछे ही लेनी है कैच यहीं पे। हाँ, और जब पे बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, अपर बॉडी पे ही मारना है बेटा, बहुत अच्छे, कोई बात नहीं है ना। जहाँ पे रेड की जरूरत है वहीं पे रेड देनी है ना, वैसे कैच नहीं खानी मेरा लाल। जैसे पहले उसमें फर्स्ट रेड कैच खा गया, ऐसे मत करना तीसरी रेड पे।
बैक का ध्यान रखना, बैक का ध्यान रखना। और जयदीप आएगा गलत है, ठीक है, याद रखे। स्लो स्लो करके बढ़ते अटैक, कैच होगी तो हो जाए, कोई में बात नहीं।
Words of wisdom. You understand planning, you understand execution. Navneet, what did you make of that one? That was the worst bouncer I would have offered you.
Happy to duck under that.
You know what Manpreet was saying was, I just don't want you to do anything which is out of the ordinary. He says, just do simple things right for me. And that's it. Simplicity has to be your virtue. That's it. Down to 5, they're very happy. Just take the bonus away.
He'll be targeting Mohit, Nandal and Jaydeep. They're the ones in that chain over there on the right side. There you go. That's where he'll come back from the right side, from the left side to the right side. Just really good maturity from the defense of the Haryana Steelers, Paddy.
This is more of a battle of attrition at the moment for me. 7 to Haryana Steelers, 6 to Gujarat Giants. I mean, nearly 12 minutes gone in the game. The next one from Gujarat Giants is going to be a do-or-die raid. Now, faith and fear both demand you to believe in something that you cannot see. Which one are you going to choose? Oh, with that block, they will bring you flat on the mat. You've got nothing to choose.
It's Mohit Nandal with the block. How many on the night for Mohit already? I think this is his 3rd tackle point. Look at that. Immaculate. And then he gets the support that he needed. Now do-or-die raid on the other side of the mat. And he's flattened as well by Sultan. Action aplenty. We're switching gears.
And he's as flat as a burst tire. There he goes from behind. You know what? He's hungry. He's hungry today. He means business. It's as simple as that. He just does not like the idea that somebody else is scoring more tackle points than him. He is the highest tackle point scorer in the league. Period, he has to score.
And he's going to keep adding on to that. Hardly anything separating these two. 1 point the difference, and it's going to continue it that way. Yesterday in the game Pradeep versus Mani, both teams giving nothing away, both teams waiting for the other to break the game open. Eventually went on neck to neck, tie. You see this one going that way, Paddy?
Yeah, there's nothing casual about that game. It was very formal. Hence a tie. Yeah, basically, this got 2 points that game. Mani also couldn't gather a super 10 there. One shot. Though I was not there doing commentary that day, Navneet. I was still watching the game.
Which is why I was talking to you about it. I know. I very well know.
And you rightly said, I mean, this game has all the makings of a similar one.
Yeah, you just don't get the sense that one team's going to break away from the other. And it could be a contest that will go down to the wire, that could well be decided in the last couple of minutes.
Maybe the last 10 seconds. And we love that, don't we? Puzzle. 2 efforts, both successful. 100% strike rate for the maximum tackle point scorer in the history of the game. And he might be telling his coach, or he will tell him someday, I mean, fighter jets are safest when they are on Earth. That's not what fighter jets are supposed to be for. They're supposed to fly. I'm Sultan at the end of the day. I'm supposed to pounce. Okay, who's going to pounce here? Because this is a do-or-die raid, perform or perish raider.
Who is it? Mohit Nandal once again occupying the right corner position. Excellent ankle hold from Mohit and great support. Look at the animated Manpreet Singh. You don't see him this animated, do you?
No, he's always there, but never jumping with joy, never with that huge smile. Now this is going to wipe that smile off his face.
Keep one camera on Coach Ram Meher and one on Coach Manpreet. We want to see that. This is more than just a Kabaddi contest. There's a lot more at stake. And like you mentioned, there's more than what just meets the eye, Paddy.
It is. Look at that. When was the last time we saw any side having a lead bigger than 1 point? No. Either it's even Steven, the other team scores a point, and then you have the other team comes and trades the blow. And so, okay. That's nice. I'm liking the look of this contest. 15 minutes and more gone. Look at the defense. 4 tackle points for Haryana Steelers, 5 for Gujarat. 3 of them have come from Sombir. And 2 from the Sultan there. I somehow feel it's going to be a very low scoring encounter today.
I wouldn't expect this to be any different in the second half as it has been in the first half. Neck to neck. Both of them sizing each other. A little warning. Should be really close contest. Now Mohammad Nabi Baksh is yet to get off the mark today. It's his 4th raid. Once again, one of the most experienced Iranian raiders we've had in the league for a long time. Mohit Nandal is almost saying, I'm going to do this on my own tonight. That's his 4th tackle point in 5 tackles, 80% tackle strike rate.
And I think Nabi Baksh was a reason of his own demise there. He goes very close to Mohit and then wanted to change direction. And the speed also was just not there. If you have to stop, you have to stop at least 4 feet away from him, entice him towards you. 1 versus 4. Sultan with Arkam on the left side. And on the other side, of course, you've got Saurav Gulia along with Sombi, who's picked up most number of tackle points for the side today. That's the reason he's not taking an Apanga. Ashish is somebody who brings about good balance to the side. Before this game, 6 to 8 points, 10 tackle points, and a strike rate of 77.
That's a very impressive strike rate. At the moment, though, yet to get off the mark, Ashish. Both teams. Right, do-or-die raid, and it's Vinay once again.
Okay, it's going to be the battle. The brawl, the run, the fun, a job well done.
Haryana Steelers, jersey number 5 out.
It's Jaydeep Dahiya.
Substitutions.
My
Gujarat
apologies, I
Giants,
think it is Sombir that was tagged. We do have a 3-point lead.
That was the sort of a lead Haryana had at the start, Navneet, and after that it was very neck and neck, too tight for comfort. And now look at those number of players on the mat. That tells you that they've been winning far too many touch points, because every touch point brings about a revival as well. Running hand touch is something that he attempts. He does not get it successful. And now this comes down to a rough super tackle, but he's not interested here. He's going back. They are wanting to bring it down, and this is going to be a do-or-die raid for Gujarat. And this is going to be a very crucial moment in the game. Be a wind or breeze, touch one of those branches of those trees. You got 7, and then head back like a breeze too.
How many? Now 14 seconds. He's still got about 10 seconds left. Now he's really need to push. Looking for that hand touch on Mohit. Not going to get anything, which is why Mohit will say, I'm going to give you some of mine.
Raider out. 1 point. Haryana Steelers.
Fantastic from the defense of the Haryana Steelers.
Now this is great, absolutely. Just went to pounce. The timing, the precision. Superb. Rough super tackle. No! But he says, I've got 1 and I'm very happy with 1. Because that 1 is a mighty figure, is a giant, is a sultan. Have they got both? If that is the case, then it's going to be a complete demolition of the opponents. There's going to be an all-out dominance. What do you reckon?
This should give us a better clue. Was there a touch on the Sultan? Was there a touch on the Sultan? Vinay is claiming the touch. Sultan says, go for your review.
All out. 2 plus 2.
The all-out has been given.
Haryana Steelers.
2 plus 2. Look at Manpreet Singh. 16-8. You only get 1 chance to build a dream home. But it's the sport of Kabaddi. That'll give you more such chances, and the Giants will need a few. They're double the score of the Gujarat Giants.
And that's a mighty moment just at the stroke of half-time. Look at the timing of it, and suddenly, 2 minutes back, it was very neck and neck, but suddenly, oh no, Ashish, we're just saying great things about you. Why would you blame the commentators? Why is it called commentators? Because when you've got nothing to do with it.
I like that. I agree, Fatty. We didn't do anything. That mistake comes from both those defenders. Unnecessary advanced tackles, gifting Rohit Gulia a couple, and our opportunity for the Giants to narrow that gap when we go into the first half.
Okay. Bonus point. Haryana Steelers.
Bonus point. They'll get the 1, which means 17-10.
Half-time.
A 7-point lead for the Haryana Steelers by virtue of an all-out towards the end of the first half.
Oh, this is the team which had lost by 30 points the first game. Coach would have told them, move the rock, shake the earth, talent-wise, there's no dearth. He gave them the belief, and they've come back, and how?
Unbelievable comeback after that 30-point drubbing, Paddy. Mohit Nandal, a high 5 in just the first half. We haven't seen much from the Raiders, to be honest. Vinay has 4, Prapanjan has 3. That's the highest amongst Raiders. Rohit Gulia has 3. But it's the defense that's been very busy. Sombir has 3, Fazal has 2. But the man of the match so far is certainly Mohit Nandal with a thigh 5.
Tough move, Fazal Atrachali right there. And that was actually a chain tackle, so we too a part of it. Sorry, Mohammad Nabi Baksh a part of it. Fazal Atrachali yet again. Look at the timing, look at the wild charge, look at the dash, look at the crash, look at the moment that he cashes. Oh, bang on. This is the Fazal we'll love to see.
बता दे मना
Team is trailing at the moment. Fazal Atrachali, first 10 minutes with a strike rate of 48%. Then
वो ना तेरी वजह से लगा है, हर बार तेरी वजह
picks
से
it up, then gets better. Takes a dip slightly, but never bad enough. Never ever takes a dip, so to say. 5 tackle points versus 2 tackle points. So this is going to be a contest between Mohit Nandal and Fazal Atrachali. Coach Manpreet versus Coach Ram Mayer as well. And Haryana Steelers have a 7-point lead. Second 20 may be very different.
यूं का खेल लूंगा खेल लगा खेल प्रतीक को चेंज कर चल भाई अजय गर्म है आजा फिर थाई का ध्यान रखना थाई का किसका हाँ और कॉर्नर पे उसका कवर पे हाथ मार बस
Hey, please, one time, listen me. I am telling you, first, second, go for.
मैंने क्या बोल रखा है नो बताता हूँ पहले ये बता क्या बोल रखा है कवर पास क्यों नहीं मार रहा है बता
Last chance, hey, come here. Come, hey. Please, one time, listen me. This defense, Haryana defense, listen me. Haryana defense, last 10 seconds, they are pura ready. First 10 seconds try. Okay.
बाद में सोनू किसके जाएगा
इनकी छोटी उम्र पे मत जाना वरना पड़ेगा बहुत महंगा। मैट पे देखो इनका अंदाज तब कहोगे बाप रे बाप। क्यों लगा ना शौक? केबीडी जूनियर्स, छोटी हाइट बड़ी फाइट। There isn't anything cute and adorable when those little stars get onto the kabaddi mat, I'll tell you. They are mean, they are menacing, and they look up to some of the big boys of Indian kabaddi. Halfway mark, 17-10 in favor of the Steelers, and it's Mohit Nandal that has been fantastic with a Thai fight to his name. The Sultan has a couple of points, but it's the Gujarat Giants that have been trailing for the most part, which is why it looks like Super Sub Sonu Sub is in the building.
First and second, no tackle.
And this is what I just don't agree with. I mean, for me, why would you require him only when you have your back against the wall? When you want somebody to just pull things back for you? If you start with him, maybe you would not be in a situation such as that. Maybe you have a 7-point lead. Here comes a man who's given you the maximum number of rate points at the best strike rate possible in the side. Why would he come off the bench most times?
It's the superstition, Paddy.
Captain Gujarat Giants.
But I completely understand.
Nobody,
and if not, why wait an entire half? He could have at least come in the 10th minute, 12th minute when it was a 1-point difference at that time. I think the score was around 8-9, something like that. Not a bad time to bring him, warm him up before he gets into his stride. You don't expect him immediately to pull off some big pointers to bring you back in the game.
Yeah, some days he might do that. Most days he will not do that. At the end of the day, look at the quality that he's up against. Haryana Steelers are looking absolutely lethal. They're just not giving an inch. So for that to happen, suddenly you ask him to come after 20 minutes. It's not an easy task. Not that he cannot do it. He's done that in the past. He does it when the team needs it most. That is the man on your screen. He's tall. He's very, very powerful. If you allow him to fall on the mat while he's just back on his way to crossing the midline, I mean, you are up against something very, very lethal. There he goes yet again. They're doing a very good job here because they are inviting him deep. And that's something that he normally does not do. Well done. Good defense, Haryana.
And look at how the right side of the defense are waiting to pounce. The second he goes a little deeper, gets that touch on the left corner maybe. Very nice from the Haryana Steelers defense. They've already picked up 6 tackle points in 11 tackles. That's a great conversion rate.
And the difference is not much between the tackle points. Gujarat have 5. But when you look at the unsuccessful tackles, that is where the problem arises. And the difference between the rate points is 4-2. Add to that the all-out. This is a do-or-die raid. What does it mean? Prove a point by picking a point. It's as simple as that. One good thing is that they've sent their most cherished to do that. Now he's to get a point. The bonus is not there for the taking. He's been trying that. He needs to venture deep. Now they've gone for him. Oh, the power and the might of that defense is solid and bright.
Do we need to see this once again? Now there's confusion. There are far too many bodies there. It looks like Sonu Jaglan has gone back successfully. How does he pull off these massive multi-point raids? Let's take another look at that. He goes back and he had Jaydeep coming at him. And they had someone to take care of the legs as well.
2 defender also out of bounds. 2
Oh.
points. Gujarat Giants. 1 point.
Wow.
Haryana Steelers.
That's completely different from what we thought. Total of 2 defenders were out of bounds. That is a tough one. You don't often see that. And by virtue of Sonu being taken down, they get the 1 point.
Find your route. Load, aim and shoot. Another do-or-die raid. We'll come back to the previous raid yet again. That's a fabulous running hand touch. And he's got it. Well done, Prapanjan. He picks up his 4th point of the night.
Haryana Steelers. Jersey number 33 out.
Beautiful. Picks up speed just when he had to. Takes the hand out just when he had to. The timing, and look at that. Agony written all over the face of the Sultan. You want to take a prediction for this one? I could have asked you an easier question.
I'll say Steelers.
Where will you find a friend like me now?
7-point lead. They're looking good, Paddy. What's impressed you the most about the Steelers? Today, for me, it's the defense, but overall.
Certainty. Certainty. When you believe you can do a thing and when you believe you cannot do a thing, both the times you're right. It's the belief, and the coach has had a huge role to play. Fazal, we talk about the fact that the worst percentage would be in the first 10, but even that is not bad at all, just because we talk about a Fazal and Sanchali. You would say so. So belief, certainty, decisiveness, the clarity of thought. Either you are wholeheartedly into it or you are blissfully staying away from it. Mohit Nandal. Is he here to pick up a... beware of that man. Mohit Nandal's jersey number 12.
Yeah, watch out for Mohit and when he's going to pull the trigger on Nabi Baksh. Decides against it on this occasion. Still a healthy 7-point lead to the Steelers. Prapanjan, it's been a decent outing. 4 great points on the night for him. And that's the thing, right? Whether it's Ashish, Vinay, Prapanjan, the Bahubali has had support.
Rahul sitting, pura sitting, you kick. Toe touch nahi, he uncle, kick.
Don't go for the toe touch, go for a proper kick. That's what he's telling Rohit Gulia. Go for a full-fledged lick, exactly like that. He has his own reasons as to why he would suggest a kick versus a toe touch, but we'll find out.
When you know the enemy and when you know yourself, you will never be imperiled in a battle. Time is not there for you. Now they have him. Off he goes. Boy, oh boy. Steals the joy. Captures the thunder. This is a massive one. This is going to be a huge super raid, I believe. And this can well be a game-changing moment.
Well, that's definitely gotten Manpreet off his seat. Now, 1, Rahul Saidpal. 2, Mohit. Did Ashish make contact as well?
3 points.
A super raid from Rohit Kulia
88 and 9 out.
to give Gujarat a giant stride towards the Steelers.
Read.
We are loaded with the do-or-die raids here. This is the best moment. So many emotions will be set on ransom in the next 20-22 seconds or so. I don't think it's going to go down to the wire. Bonus for the taking. He's already picked up. They're more than happy to give him the bonus because they don't want to give the touch point. The touch point brings about a revival. Easily given. This is the raid that actually set the pace. The belief, the revival. This sport is all about revivals and comebacks.
Look at him. Suddenly he's the one standing. Manpreet sitting. That's going to be a little seesawing contest, I'll tell you. They'll keep sitting and standing all through the game. Now they're down to 2. Rohit once again. They're both on one side. Mohit Nandal and Mohit. They're there. He's gotten one of the Mohits. Scratches his head in confusion, frustrated.
Number 12 out.
2 Mohits versus 1 Rohit.
Substitution. Haryana Steelers.
Look at that.
Jersey number 1 out.
Naveen the other
25
side
in.
actually. The other Mohit watching from the bench. If that tackle would have been good, you never know Mohit would have come back. 4-point lead. Only 4-point lead. And now this is a golden opportunity. Yes, they've done it. They've closed the door. Raider on the floor. All out in the offing. 2 points is what you get. And you get a lot of confidence as well. You may not get a second chance to build a good home, but the sport gives you a lot of chances to come back. Look at that one. That is ferocious. That is the might of Sultan and boys.
How much was that lead 8 minutes ago? It was an 8-point lead for the Haryana Steelers. And look at what it reads now. It's now down to just 2 points. It's such an evenly fought contest. Good all-round teams. Good in defense, good in offense. And some mature heads, which means that it's hard to pick a winner. Sonu Jaglan looking for the trademark back kick on him. And he goes past Mohit Nandal.
Wait.
Oh, look at this game. How beautiful this is.
Reach अंदर से. Reaching
They're
through the
consulting.
midline.
They're consulting. And let me tell you, they do a fabulous job with the naked eye. Sometimes the TV umpire might just take a lot longer. Look at that. That is usage of that hand, the height, the might, the aura that he has. He's a humongous figure. And he does it when the team needs it most. Navneet, he set the tone. He is the one who set the tone yet again.
I agree with you, Paddy. Suddenly, that team felt a little different when Sonu came onto the mat. It's only his first point, but I just think the presence of Sonu Jaglan has worked wonders for Gujarat Giants. And we keep asking, why did he come so late? But that's for another day. But for now, you've got to stop yourself, Saurav Gulia, from errors like that.
1 point.
And even in that raid where he was ushered out by the defense, 2 defenders went with him. Because such is his body force and such is his might. His presence, he can just create that flutter. He can just create that ripple more than that. He'll force the defense to lose their shape. That is the beauty of that man. He'll bulldoze. He'll head back. He'll kill you. Minimum 2. Oh, the fist bump is out.
I've done 3 seasons of Kabaddi, Paddy. I'll be very honest. I have not seen Ram Meher Singh this animated. He looks very different today. Very simple. I need to win today. And it is nothing but that for Ram Meher Singh. And I'll be honest, it'll be the same for Manpreet as well.
Yeah, and I just go back and if I just rewind those images from the pre-show where some bit of love was being showered on the other. That was for TV only. 22 Haryana Steelers, 22 Gujarat Giants. And why would you love the coach from the opponent's side? You don't need to love him. He loved the moment. He loved this moment because this is all about Dream 11 game changer contest winner. Well done.
Haryana defense not below, bro.
And look at this contest now. Sonu yet again. Look at that aura. I mean, he's watching. Which one should I pick? A tiger is out there to hunt. Which one? Whatever the mood says.
He's got the running hand touch, he's got the back kick, the toe touch, and he's got the jump with the extension just like that. For a big man, he's a pretty heavy lad. It's pretty crazy that he has all these moves and he's happy to travel the court as well, Paddy.
Last 5 minutes, 7 more points for Gujarat Giants. Hence, you see, scores are on level terms.
Jersey number 1, Gujarat Giants.
Oh,
Delay the game.
To the captain. You can't do the coaching? Was that? They're very strict with these things, aren't they?
Time out.
All right, time to regroup for both sides. Haryana Steelers coach would say, what are you doing, boys? 22-22. This is Patanjali special Chyawanprash. Strategic timeout for all of you.
सारी गलतियां कर ली हमने, अब मत करो भाई। देखो वो बॉल से नहीं करता, टच नहीं मारता। तो फिर अच्छा आप सोच के देखो क्यों दे रहे फिर हम पैंट लीड हमारी थी। हाँ प्रबंधन तुझे ज्यादा बेटो स्कोर नहीं दे अंदर। सुनो फिर करूँगा चेंज हाँ।
तुम खड़े रहो, बस एडवांस टैकल नहीं करना है। गेम जीत जाएंगे हम। एडवांस टैकल करोगे तो वो अपना आप पकड़ेंगे, उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है। कौन? हाँ, अब इसको चेंज करूं? मैनू करे हूँ, बालाजी करूं? बालाजी, यही खेलेगा। चेंज कर लेते हैं, चलो नो प्रॉब्लम। आओ, अरे तू चलना, कोई बात नहीं, बाद में आ जाइए। बालाजी, बालाजी, कम कम कम। सुनो, हेलो, ओनली स्टैंडिंग, ओनली स्टैंडिंग, टच नहीं लगना। वो टच
के सोनू के तो उसके कैच बनाएगी, पूरा वाइड खेलेंगे तो नहीं बनेगी बेटे। और जैसे आगे चलता है तो बैक निकलना पड़ेगा, पर बैक मारना नहीं जब तक अगला हाथ नहीं डालता भाई। ओके चलो बेटे।
नवी एंड बोथ गुड चैन गो, ठीक है, बट एडवांस मत करना, ठीक है। और फिर वहां हाँ पुल डाउन, एडवांस टैकल नहीं करना है, ठीक है।
We're absolutely in the middle of a cracking contest. We're coming back from our final Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. Take a look at the scoreline. That is enough of an indication of what a match it's been. And here's what we have for you. Arjun Deshwal versus the record breaker, the Panthers against the Yodas tomorrow. Match number 1, that's going to be a huge one. And it only gets even better with an informed Puneri Paltin taking on the Bengaluru Bulls, who are coming into this matchup after 2 wins. So plenty to look forward to. And you see these little boys in green, they're ready to take part in the KBD Juniors. They'll be in action in just a while from now. Paddy, don't go anywhere. I'll tell you something. You will be quite shell-shocked with the moves some of these boys are going to bring to the table.
I'm very sure. Emulating those skills is not an easy task, and they do it so well.
And also they get some time away from school in class. Everybody loves that, don't we? This is that special move from Rohit Gulia, that super raid that took out Ashish, Mohit and Rahul Setpal. And then just to answer, extend that, came the big man Sonu Jaglan. And then you started to see the errors come from the Steelers and a Manpreet Singh who was pretty unhappy.
All right, who's going to have the final hurrah? Who's going to have the final flourish, the decisive blow, the knockout punch? We don't know. All 3 results are a great possibility at this point in time, with 9:34 remaining in the contest. 22 to Haryana Steelers, 22 to Gujarat Giants. Both the team with 3 wins. Gujarat Giants have played 1 game extra. But Haryana Steelers now just have a 1-point lead. Now, you still would want to stay with Haryana Steelers? I asked you that question when they had a lead of 7.
I'll answer in the final minute, Paddy.
Okay, given. I'll give you that leeway too.
You're in a happy mood today. Let's come back to the action.
You could have said, I'm always a very generous man with you.
Shivam Patare gave us that moment of brilliance when he picked up that 2-pointer early on. We didn't see much of him after that. Picks up the bonus. Here's our Dream 11 game changer contest winner. Has a wonderful seat in the stadium. Great view to see this favorite stars from close on. That's what you want.
No bonus.
As close as you can get to all the exhilarating action. We're taking the Pro Kabaddi League to all corners of the country this season. 12 different cities, Paddy. And it's been a while we did that. The wagons going all around, and that should be fun.
Absolutely. I was going to enjoy the final fun right here. 1-point lead. This is a beautiful contest, and this is the beauty of it. I mean, it's a glorious game of uncertainties, and even the pessimists will not rule out the possibility of a comeback. Because this is what the sport thrives on. It's about setbacks and the comebacks. The glorious possibilities are always lurking around. All right, now, I love this moment. Why do I say so? There's going to be a brawl. There's going to be fight for that 1 point. The rise. Who's going to be wise? Who's going to fall? Who's going to stand tall? It is the defense! Sultan and the boys!
1 point.
When this man decides, oh goodness gracious, he is quite the sight. Have a look at the Sultan come. And you look into those eyes, the intensity. He loves it. That's point number 3 for the Sultan.
Yes, please come. No bonus. Only red. Only. Okay, please go back. TV umpire. Gujarat Giants challenge, no bonus. Only raider out. Our decision, bonus point to Haryana Steelers. Raider out 1 point Gujarat Giants. Please review.
Well, I think if they lose this review, I think it's going to be a very silly call. Why do I say so? Because in a contest such as that, sometimes when you have that review with you in the last 2 minutes, it can be very, very handy. He'll get the bonus. He'll get the bonus, and they've lost the review. Navneet, this is what I was talking about. Now, suddenly in the end, Gujarat Giants, it might be a very tight game, and they might be right with a decision, but they can't challenge it. Then you look back at this moment, and it will haunt you. It's going to haunt you.
There was a 1-pointer. Yes, they're trailing, but you got to just play your cards very carefully. Was this the gamble that you want to take with the only review that you have left? You anyway got the 1 point as a tackle point. And sometimes, just like the referees aren't very clear about whether it's a bonus or not, Paddy, even the players sometimes, it's hard for them to call when in real time.
Very true. I think he's taking a look at that yet again from this angle. That's all right. What's he looking at? Did somebody go out? No. If it's the bonus that they're looking at, that's okay. It should be granted. Has a defender gone out of bounds along with the radar? I don't think so. Now, even if he goes into the lobby without a touch and the others follow him, they will not go out. That's okay. That rule has changed. The point is, if they're looking at the defender who is totally airborne, and if the hand touches the ground first, which the left hand is what they're looking at, so then you have no contact with the playing area. Every time of that, you have to have some part of your body.
Thank you. Review unsuccessful. Bonus point.
But good decision. I quite like it.
1 point Gujarat Giants.
They've lost the review. They
No
had to
more
lose
reviews.
the review. And this is a poor decision. Not from the TV umpire. The decision to take that review. The decision by the captain. Sultan has made an error, in my opinion.
Right, 7.5 left. Oh, that is a top quality back kick. to the hands of Jaideep Dahiya.
Jersey number 5 out.
And he had his hand held up high. He still managed to back kick. It tells you about... Oh, in fact, it was on the shoulder. It was on the shoulder, the athleticism of this big boy.
And look, how is that for flexibility? How is that for balance? He throws the kick, he is back on his feet, he heads back, and he does not even give the chance to the right cover defender to just even think of coming towards him. 24 to both teams. Running hand touch, beautiful. Well done, Vinay. Saurav Gulia is the one that has been tagged.
1 point.
It's been a tough evening for Saurav Gulia in that right cover position. That's his fifth unsuccessful tackle. Fifth visit to the bench. Is there a review coming now for a bonus
Yes,
again?
please come. What is your challenge? Bonus plus point. Okay, please go back.
There you go.
TV umpire, Haryana Steelers challenge, bonus plus point. Our decision, no bonus, only 1 point. Please review.
Looks like we're going to see another review for a bonus point. Let's take a look at this. How close? No, no, no. He's cutting the black line, and now the trailing foot lands on the mat as well. You're not going to get this, my friend. There's still 6.5 minutes left, Paddy. You just mentioned Sultan making a mistake. I'd imagine this is exactly the same. 10 seconds later, the other team does the same thing.
Yeah, and that cancels each other out. At the end of the day, you can't take aid of technology. And then, who is going to look back and say, boy, that was a huge error. That will not be counted the bonus. There is a time when the right foot just goes beyond that black line, but at the time the front foot has touched the mat. So, 1 foot across the line, the other foot up in the air, that is how you get a bonus. Of course, you need 6 minimum defenders. That's another condition which was there.
Yes.
So, point for debate.
Okay, thank you. Review unsuccessful. 1 point. Haryana Steelers.
Called it
Captain.
right, as he always
Captain,
does.
no more reviews.
Okay, Haryana Steelers down to 4. Gujarat Giants are playing with 6 at the moment, and Haryana Steelers should make the most of that one because the bonus is available for their raiders. Vinay in particular should not be taking any part in the defense. Vinay has to be active for the time when he goes to raid later. All right, well done, Mohit! Mohit goes to the ankles. They've got the big man. You've been troubling us all this night. Off you go.
He's really, really impressive in that left corner. And Kamit the moment. Kamit the star defender held on to that leg for dear life. In came his teammate Mohit Nandal to take care of the top half. That is their 8th tackle point. Was it the 7 for the Gujarat Giants? It's still a 2-point game. 5.5 minutes left in this game. Oh, what a Tuesday evening.
The solitary game. All that pursuit right there. Did not want to give him any time whatsoever. 2-point lead. Substitution for Gujarat Giants.
Jersey number 2 out. Cannon.
Sonu not being there. That is going to be a huge boost for Haryana Steelers because he was he's taking things away from them. Rakesh comes in. It was a sad night. Just 1 rate point for him. He's been tackled twice. Coach has found him guilty of not producing the running hand touch. And this is the time when Mohit has to be very, very active, as he is. So is Ashish.
Just feel like Rakesh hasn't had his share of success this evening. Rohit Gulia, very good strike rate. Sonu as well. But for now, the focus will shift to Ashish, who hasn't even gotten off the mark. 0 points from the 8 raids this evening.
No, this side rate.
And only this was the time when they let things slip away from them, Gujarat Giants, in the previous game, right? And when you look at the fact that how they won the first 3 games, they won the first 3 games because they were solid in these moments. So we've seen the best of them in these moments and the worst of them also. Which Gujarat Giants will turn up this day? And how their opponents play also is going to be so very crucial for it at the moment. Oh no, what was the need? What was the need?
I think Manpreet believes it could be their point. Just the intensity Look at how involved everyone is. No reviews left for either of the teams. This is what we were talking about. Paddy, you spoke about it. There you go. He's using the lobbies, but now it's going to go back to whether there was a touch or not on the defender, because otherwise Rakesh is out.
What he smartly does is, if he has had a touch before he enters the lobbies, he puts that hand in the lobbies and then crosses. He knows the legs are going to be out. And they don't have a review. They don't have a review. Haryana do not have a review either. Now in this, if they lose winner, it's going to be even Steven. All right, next clash is over next 3 days.
Pawan Sarawat and the Titans, desperate times for those boys as they take on the Naveen Express. That is on the 16th of December. Maninder Singh for the Warriors will also be in action right after. Big clash is coming up, but we'll save our attention for the 4 minutes that is left. Oh, it does look like Rakesh has been deemed out. And the Steelers get a point. It goes back to once again not having the option to challenge the on-field decision.
All right, do or die race. The only limits you believe in are the limits that you set for yourselves. Winner 1 versus 4. It is your swiftness, it is your agility, it is your skill. Can he produce the thrill? More importantly, the kill. It only requires 1 single point. Under 10 seconds. Fazal and boys are doing a good job. Brilliant job. Brilliant job. They've got their man. Bombastic.
1 point. Gujarat Giants.
Clutch. Absolutely clutch from the Sultan. Fazal Atrachali goes in with the ankle. And there's no coming out when he puts in that hold. It's down to 2 points now with a little over 3 minutes left. Which way is this going? Pick a winner at your own risk.
There he goes. The defense should think it's a Sunday. It is a non-working day for them. He slips. There was a chance for the left cover to come and have him. This is a game which is being played in the mind at the moment. Rahul Sethpal. Rahul Sethpal now gone. What a fabulous chain tackle that is. But the official is keeping an eye on the right corner too.
1 point. Haryana Steelers.
They're just somehow managing to stay afloat, the Steelers. It's a 3-point lead with little less than 3 minutes left. Let's take another look at that.
Post up. Post up.
Plenty of blue bodies in front of him. There was nowhere Rohit Gulia could have gone.
Gujarat Giants go. Disturbing the game.
Look at this. Rahul Sethpal, does he fall outside the white line after contact was being made?
In a while, all of that was happening. Shivam Patare does a fabulous job of just holding his partner and not letting him fall. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Alone you can do so little. Together you can do so much.
100%. But for now, the Sultan will hope that he can get everyone together to take down Ashish. But Ashish has other ideas. Will he go back empty-handed? They have a 3-point lead, Paddy. They have the luxury of maybe putting in a 1 or 2 empty raids.
Yeah, and you cannot put 3 back-to-back empty raids after you put 2. The third one has to be a do-or-die raid. 2 minutes, and I still tell you, all 3 results are a great possibility. Haryana Steelers can win this. Gujarat can win this too. We can also have a tie. Scores can be leveled as well. 150 and under from here on. The defense is waiting. The raider has to hurry. The onus lies on the raider to pick up a point. Defense just retreat. Well done. Has he entered the lobbies? That is what the pace does. That is what a pace does. It forces the error from the defense.
Jersey number 88.
This is being played at a frantic pace. Truth be told, the intensity is there to be seen on the faces of the coaches. This is more than just a Kabaddi match. We told you that in the beginning. This is Ram Meher versus Manpreet. And the pace from Vikas Jaglan to force that error.
1 minute, why not try?
Wow.
And this is the time when pressure does strange things to the human brain. Sometimes it's more about the mindset than the skill set. Who is calculating things better at this moment? I can see minimum 3 raids happening from here, maybe 4. Whatever Gujarat has to do now, they'll have to do it very, very quickly. The bonus is not there for the taking. Go in deep, invite him deep, then deep try him, pull him back. Yes, they have! Haryana Steelers are showing the nerves of steel.
1 point.
And they take down the big man. And he's going to ask for a timeout, very rightly so, with 60 seconds on the clock. More importantly,
Timeout.
Sonu
Haryana
Jaglan
Steelers.
goes to the bench. Absolutely packed house in Pune.
Pin drop too. Pin drop, silence.
20-25 सेकंड पहले टाइम वेस्टेज करेगा 25 सेकंड लास्ट के 5 सेकंड में पॉइंट आता तो ठीक है जाएगा तो जाएगा ओके आगे आगे सुनो यहाँ पे 5 है सुनो 5 है ना कम से कम 10 सेकंड 5 सेकंड निकालने के एक रेड का टाइम बचे ओके फिर एक पॉइंट दे दियो हाँ एक दे दियो जो जिसका भी टच मारेगा 2 नहीं जाना चाहे वो कैच भी कर ले तो भी नहीं जाना मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ भाई मेरे घर देख चलो चलो बच्चा डाई मार दिया बढ़िया ही
Right here we go. We told you, we have never seen Ram Meher this animated, but there's a reason for that. 60 on the clock, a 3-point game to the Steelers. It's now or never, and it's a do-or-die raid. This is the opportunity. Look at Sultan on the top of your screen. He's waiting to pull the trigger. The Giants have to make it count.
All right, do or die, dare to fly, dare to dream, give us a reason to scream. How do you do that, defense? You just wait. He's going to come to you. Do or die, raid is for the Raider. Oh, now he tries the diving. Hand touch, does he get it? No. One of the corners was out. And that may just be the final nail in the coffin. No,
Raider,
no,
Raider.
it's the Raider, sorry.
It's-
So this makes the game even better now. You cannot go into the lobbies without a touch.
There you go. There wasn't a touch. He went into the orange lobby, which is why he's deemed out.
एक जाना चाहिए
What does that leave to do to the score? 30 seconds left. 31, and even that 1 second makes a difference.
Yeah, 5
Let's hold
seconds
on.
only. Driver.
27-29. There we go. 2-point game. And it's because Jaglan once again with the speed boots on.
Now he has to get a point quickly. Off he goes with a point. Hold on now.
1 point.
Hold on
Gujarat
now.
Giants.
So
Jersey number 5
what
out.
Gujarat should do at the moment is they are trailing by 1 point. They got this very crucial point here, and the defense, Jadip, all you have to do is stay away. Now into the half of the opponents. What they are doing is, this is a high-line defense. If the Raider does not cross the white line, which is the box line, the point will go to the defense. Then we'll have a tie. So Vinay, either cross the white line or produce a touch point for you to happen. Oh, he does it! He does it! In the nick of time, but hold on. We have time for one more raid. One more raid will happen from here. 1 second left on the clock.
There's just a second left. We thought it was going to run down, but that raid ended in a matter of 2 seconds, and he picked up 2 points, which means give him the 1 pointer. Game, set, and match. Absolutely sensational end to what was a riveting contest between the Steelers and the Giants. 31 the Steelers, 29 the Giants. It's Manpreet that'll get a chance to kiss his boys.
Irony that one of the two teams had to lose here. The perfect result would have been a tie. Oh, at the moment, he is happy. Oh, you look at that. Haryana calculated things very well. And again, Gujarat falters in the dying second of the game.
You couldn't fault them for that tackle, Paddy. They had to bring him in because Jaglan, but then that 2-point error. Look at Manpreet Singh. Have a look at Manpreet Singh. He's an animated, all right, but this is far more than what we see because that's how much it means to him. And they become the first team in season 10 to register 4 wins on the trot. And it's the Haryana Steelers. And how many saw that coming?
And it all started with a 30-point loss in the first game. Would you believe it? Now they are at number 3. The team above them have played 1 extra game than them. Haryana Steelers, boys, well done. Winner, 8 straight points. 3 for Shivam Patari. It's a high 5 for Mohit Nandal. 2 for Mohit. 2 for Jadip Daya as well. It was collective effort. Sonu was threatening to take it away. That was Rohit Pulia was keeping points ticking along. But in the end, one team had to lose.
What a finish, Paddy. What a finish. Look at Manpreet Singh. And spare a thought for the Giants and Rammeer Singh. Not too sure where they are. We haven't seen them on our screens. But this is a tough pill to swallow. This one